Lee, you've had time to reflect on last weekend's game against Coventry. You've sat down with the girls and assessed it. What's your thoughts a few days on?
Yeah, we've obviously not only reflected on it, but watched the game back a few times and used the footage to speak to the players and show them where we did things well and where we need to improve on. So, yeah, look, I'll be honest. I thought there was lots of good stuff for the weekend, right up to the final third, and that's just where we let ourselves down. On another day, we could have been in front. And the things I said post match and everything I said, after the game, I stand by watching the game back. They were ruthless in front of goal, and we weren't. So that they deserve the victory as far as that goes. But if we develop what we started to do and make sure that we take our chances, then we're going to be in a good place.
The girls were obviously disappointed, but how important is it that they now put last week sort of to the back of their mind and really focus on what's going to be a difficult game on Sunday?
Well, I think they got to use last week and use it to push forward and use the learning opportunity that it was, because what it was in essence was another game together. We gave a lot of debuts, we brung the new players that come in, and it was an opportunity to gel and play football after a long period off. Everyone's been the same, but actually we've had longer off than other teams because we had the big break before actually COVID come along. So yeah, it's been a long time coming for us, and we just didn't have that sharpness. So we've got to take that and make sure we use it for preparation for the weekend's game.
What we didn't mention in the disappointment of Sunday was how great it was that 16-year-old Millie Constantine comes on and makes her London Bees senior debut in the Championship. What a moment for her.
Yeah, Millie's been superb throughout pre-season. She was involved a little bit before the break. She's a player I'm really excited about, and she's done superbly when she's been with us. So yeah, it's great to get her on. Obviously, she'd probably not want to come on in a 2-0 down or whatever the score was when she come into it. But it's more important that she gets that opportunity to get out there and feel, even though she's played pre-season, feel what a competitive game looks like in the Championship. And that's the same for all the young players that we brung in. We brung girls in from other big clubs, but they haven't played in the Championship yet, so it'll take a lot of learning for them.
On to Sunday, Liverpool of course started with a 1-1 draw with Durham, so they'll want to be getting back to starting with 3 points, and we need to bounce back from last week, so got the makings of a really good game. Yeah,
I think both teams probably want to kick-start their season, and use Sunday to do so. Look, Liverpool are a powerhouse of a football club. They've come down from the WSL, and they're obviously looking to jump straight back up. And with the players they've got and everything coming for them, they're going to be right up there. Did they get a shock against Durham? Well, I don't think it was a shock for anyone else, because everyone has played against Durham many times and know how good they are. So for me, it wasn't a shock result. Durham are a very good side, and watching the game back, I thought Durham were the better side for long periods, but Liverpool have that quality and will only get better and better as the season goes on. So for us, we've got to take the learning we took from the Durham game and take everything that we didn't do against Coventry and use that to make sure that we put ourselves in a position to get the points the weekend.
You showed last weekend that there are plenty of options from our bench, and as a squad we're pretty healthy. Does that give you one or two selection choices ahead of Sunday?
Yeah, I've got lots of headaches. We do. We've got to look at the way we're going to play, the way we're going to set up. The way we set up against Coventry is going to be probably different to the way we set up against Liverpool. We've got to take each game as individuals, because there are some sides here that play with more possession, some where we're going to have more possession. So yeah, there's going to be lots of tactical and decisions around players. The players have trained well. We've got a big squad. Having 9 subs this year is great from an options point of view, but it also means you upset a lot of players. And the squad we've got this year is strong. The competition's there, and the players have got to prove when they go out on the pitch that they've got to keep their shirt. That's what it comes down to. But there's also the opportunities to change and to look at what we need to do tactically to try to win each game on its own merits.
Will your one key message to the girls be, when we get our chances, we really need to take them this week? Because that is ultimately what cost us last weekend.
Yeah, Yeah, I mean it has to be, because I thought we started the game so well against Coventry, and we did have 5 big moments. We had 2 real clear cut, but 5 big moments where we could have scored, and then we make a mistake and they take advantage of it, and you're 1-0 down chasing the game. And at this level, you can't do that. It's really hard to do. So it's great that we created those chances. We also looked into the moments where we should have created a chance. That final ball wasn't there the weekend. I thought defensively we were pretty solid. It was 1-0 until the last 10, and a set piece, and then a good individual goal from their players. A couple of errors leading up to that goal, but generally throughout the game, we done okay, and we're only going to get stronger defensively. Middle third, I thought we were fine, and we did get into the final third and looked like we were about to do something. So that's just got to be the next step. It has to be, and against a side like Liverpool, who aren't going to give you lots, you've got to take the chances.
It's been almost 10 months since we played a competitive home fixture at the Hive. You must be so excited to finally get back out there for a real game.
Yeah, no, it will be good. Obviously we played a friendly here, so we've seen how good the pitch is, but it'd be great to be out there in a competitive day. And what a club to play against, against Liverpool. It's a shame it's behind closed doors. It probably would have been our biggest crowd of the year, so that is a shame. But the girls are looking forward to getting back out there on the pitch at the Hive, and what an opportunity against such a big club to go and get our first points of the season and kickstart our league campaign the way we wanted to, and the way we weren't able to last week.